Hi there and welcome back. My name's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello. If you're new, then welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, then it's always nice to see you back with me. So, as I said in the last video, I now want to finish the I'm calling them sets, you know, your pockets with everything needed to go in the pocket. I find if I don't do it that way, I get to the end, I'm starting filling my journal and none of the tags fit any of the pockets. So now when I'm doing it, I kind of make sure along the way that I'm fitting the tags to fill whatever. So that fits under there, you know, I just paper clip it. That fits in there, just paper clip it in, and it just saves me that right at the end thinking I've got nothing to fit with anything and all the rest of it. So I kind of, you know, just make things willy-nilly at the start, and then when I'm getting towards the end, I think, right, let me look what I've got. So these are what still need things. So I thought probably one of the quickest ways, because we've got some lovely, you know, tags and stuff so far. So I don't think these need to be over, you know, wowish. So I've got some collage sheets, what I did in the neutral series. So I think I've got 3. I felt sure I'd got 4, but I've got 3. And I thought, well, these are going to make a nice base for these tags. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them cut down to what I want first. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's think about the width first on this. So I think if I went to, you know, because I want it to stick out. I don't know if this is going to go to the side of the page and that bit's going to be stuck down, so then that part would stick out, or if it's going to be at the middle and I want 2 parts sticking out. So I think to give me that option, I'd probably be best cutting down there. Now, I don't think this is going to fit in my trimmer, is it? Not the, you know, the little trimmer. Is it heck as like? Yeah, let's just get there. Let's just get this. I know it's all wonky and stuff, but welcome to my world of wonkiness. Okay, so that's the length. These haven't been backed at all, which is another reason why I'm cutting them first, so I'm not backing, you know, the whole of the 3 of these. And you know, there's going to be quite a lot of waste in this, so I would prefer to get them cut down first, and then I know what actually needs backing. I think these small pieces that I'm going to be cutting off, the scraps, I will save to make some clusters in the future. Okay, so I think size wise that is perfect. You can see, you know, now I've started cutting it to bits, some of it's hanging off and stuff, so I will need to do some repairs. So I'll put that over there. Then these 2 are exactly the same size, so obviously I can do 2 of. So if we go like that, and then like that. Okay, Can I get this under the trimmer? I think I can. Where was that mark? Oh my goodness. It's disappeared. I think that's it. Probably once. Okay. And then it's here. Might still have to cut it down a little bit. Let's have a look if they fit in. Oh, perfect. Oh, don't speak too soon, Tania. I think that's a good height as well for those. So that's those. Oh, well, that one might be. No. Yeah, that one just needs a little slither off it. So let's do that. Oh, that was pretty good. So out of that one sheet, all our scraps I was left with was that little rectangle piece. So it's very good. Okay, and that one will fit there. I mean, I like those just as they are. I'm not leaving them as that. But yeah, they looked fine. You know, they would be fine with something, you know, a fussy cut stuck on them. But I'm going to use some napkins up. Okay, so these, they're all filled inside. I just want something going that way. So you've got to think I'm going to be gluing, you know, that bit and that bit. Oh, I love her. I've just lost my pencil. So if we cut it about there, and I want 3 of those, so I might as well just cut this all the way across. Let's get that big trimmer out again. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's a lovely day here. I was going to say October day. It's definitely not October. It's about, is it the 13th of November I'm filming this? So yeah, we're well into November, but it's beautiful out there. I'm not sure how cold it is because apart from nipping to the bin, I've not actually been anywhere. And when I say nip, I literally, you know, ran. So you've got to think again. I'm going to be gluing down there. I want some of it to poke out. So shall I measure? Wow, let's measure. So that's 3.5. So if I did it at 4 inches, I think that would be okay. Yep. Let's not do it on top of things. Okay, I'm going to start that way. So, okay, right. That's a little bit, what's that? So, 4. 4. I don't think this one's going to be big enough. Oh, save that because it's a nice tag size, and obviously that is as well. So let's do another one. You know what? I'm just going to draw around that. Okay, right, big chopper. Yeah. I can't believe it's actually used those 3. I think when I first got these out, because I've only got 3. Like I said, I thought I got 4, but I hadn't. These are the only ones I've got, and I did think, right, I'm not going to use all those, but just goes to show you. Okay, got another square. I'm going to say that could be a journal card. Oh, let's put that there. Okay, so yeah, think they're perfect. Yep. So one for that one for that one, and one for that one. And then we've just got this pocket what wants something in. Is this going to be? I'm going to use this. Just wants cutting down slightly. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, right, let's put those away. So I've been left with those and that. So not bad at all. I'll shove that back in my pile for my neutral series. So I must remember that one's going that way. So right, so I'll have that way. Well, yeah, that way. I'm gonna check. Mind you, I don't know if it'll matter if any is sticking up at this point, to be honest. Okay, that's that. That's those ones. And then we've got that one. Just putting that back in there. Okay. I think I'm just going to stick that down because obviously that's really noticeable. Okay. So I'm going to cover them in napkins, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's where did I put the napkins? Haha. They're over here. And I say I've got them in a nice pile. So I think I've got several what are the same. So let's put these together. So I think one of these would be nice, just covered in the tartan. So what is it going to be long enough? Yeah, plenty long enough. So I'm going to use the scraps up from this tomorrow and do something a little bit more exciting. So all I'm going to do is cut down to kind of get the size. So I shall leave that out for tomorrow, and those are going back in my napkin tub. So then we've got these gold ones. Oh, I thought that was a scrap already. So I'll put that other gold one away. Now, that's just got one shiny one, so I'm not going to use that part on this. So, that there. Okay, this is also because I don't want to be ripping all the backs off them, making them quite fine, because I might not film tomorrow's video for a few days or something, and then they just start wafting about, and you know, this will, keeping the backs on just keeps them a bit more strong. So then I've got these, which will be a lovely one for this one. Did a whole set of ephemera with one of these napkins one year, and it looked lovely together. Must have had these napkins forever. Okay, so that's for that one. Put that in the scraps, and that can go in the tub for another year. And then are these all? Oh no, I've got two of those. So this is one of the big ones for. Hold on, I'm just checking. Oh, that was the wrong one. What's that one for then? Oh, that one's for this one, isn't it? The longer one. Okay, what can I do for the longer one? I bet that's too. Oh, I could cut that down because a panel of that would be lovely, wouldn't it? So let's just cut. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Is it wide enough? I think it was. Yeah. As far as I know, I've only got one of these ones, so I might just cut the other panel off and save the rest of this one. I do prefer the patterned, you know, these sort rather than the picture sort. I think they're just a little bit harder to get used. So that one can go on there. Have I got any more of those? No, I think that's it. Okay, so I'll cut this one off. Come on. Okay, that can go in my scraps, and that one can go back. Right, so we've got those two big ones, and they go in those pockets, don't they? So I don't think it particularly matters. One of these would be very nice. So let's. I'm going to cut this straight across. Okay, and then have I done the double? Because obviously that's, I don't want them double. I'm not covering the backs as well. I think I have, but for now that's fine. It can all go in my scraps. They'll get used up. So I'll put that one away, and then this is going to just be little pictures, isn't it? I wonder if I can get that on there. Yes. So let me cut a square. See, this one has had the back in. I think this is one that somebody's sent me. I just think it makes them very fragile. And I much prefer cutting them when they've got the backing on as well. Okay, I'm going to put that one. I don't know, I might keep that out actually. I'll keep that one out. Okay, yeah. Oh, it likes going that way, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. And then we've got this. So this was like a tablecloth. I don't know if that'd go with either. Of those. Would it? I mean, I suppose once it's down, I can ink over it, can't I? It obviously looks very white compared to, you know, the pocket. So yeah, we'll go with that. Hopefully not big enough. I can always cut the length down. Okay, that's that one. So I'm going to keep that in my scraps to use up. And then I've still got this one, which I'm going to cut in half because I think they'd be really nice on some envelopes, which is what I'm going to be messing about with, all different ephemera and inks and embossing and gesso and all that kind of stuff over the weekend. Okay, so I've got my pile to put away. I've got my pile to do the stuff with. Stuff another day. So that's there. I think I'll get some more envelopes out to go with those. So put that up there. I have only got limited space in here, so I do have to be a bit, you know, like that. Otherwise, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just cover the whole of this in glue. We're going to get in a right sticky mess. I still can't find my book what I should glue on, so before you know it, my mat will be, you know, a sticky mess, and it'll all be awful. It'll all be awful. It'll be sticking everywhere. Right, making sure that I get right round these sides, and obviously all through the middle. Okay, I'm just gonna hopefully in one go just lay it over the top. Anything that hasn't covered, like that top, I can always cut down. I'll just give it a bit of a rub, not a hard rub, just a firm rub, and then I'm just going to put it onto the side to dry. In fact, I might turn it that way and get my brayer and just give it a good old bray. And then what hasn't stuck down, once I've cut it, I can obviously just pop some glue into there. So this one hasn't got a back on it, so I don't need to do the piddly bit, and I want that to lay right there, don't we? And I need to back them, but I'll do that off screen after the video. So once they're dry, I will just stick them on some card. And seeing as these are going to be, you know, pretty plain apart from the napkin, I'm going to sew around them just to give it a bit of something extra. Okay, so I'm going to cut down that middle part. In with my scraps. Okay, so now we need to take that back end off. So there's two back ends. Let's peel that off. Let's get this down. It's not the greatest glue stick. I don't think that you need a great glue stick for this. Obviously you can do it with the decoupage glue, but I kind of like the feeling of the napkins when you do it this way, and it's quicker. And I think you've got more chance of it ripping, she says, the other way. Oh, that looks nice. You can see the music behind that. It's very nice. I don't mind if you know, crinkles, just adds to it. Okay, that's that one done. Let's do this one. Again, that's got two. All I did was just lick my finger slightly, just to get it to stick onto the napkin, which doesn't seem to be doing, is that? No, there's definitely another layer. I haven't got any sellotape, otherwise I would put that onto the back. I've got some washi, obviously. There we go. Most napkins I've got the, you know, the two what you take off. Nice. So I always assume that there's two to take off. I don't feel that you know, so they're 3-ply. I don't think there's that many that you get what's 2-ply. Now I'm gonna have to there wasn't a lot of you know, space allowance with this patch part. And by patch I mean panel. Okay, that's fine. It's not super straight, but that's fine. Lovely. Luckily that's not got too sticky, otherwise I could have put that down, lifted it up, and it could have torn the serviette. Yeah, I've done it again, look, with that one. Okay, pop that in my scraps. Can't remember the last time I got napkins. Well, I've got them out. I got some out for fall, and just never got round to using them. I don't have millions. I've got, you know, I've got a fair few, but yeah, I would like to get them used up. And they're great, really, aren't they? You know, you can see through them. And yeah, it's like having scrapbook paper, I suppose. What you can tear, and, you know, you don't have to just put it on as a flat mat, which, you know, we'll be doing some tearing and doing things with them. Over the weekend. Let's cut this down about here. So I said it was a beautiful day, didn't I? Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. And like I said, I don't know if that means it's absolutely freezing out there, because normally it is. But yeah, I've turned the heating off when I came in here. because I've got a jumper on and, well, a sweatshirt, and I was quite warm, so I don't think it's, you know, cold. I think it's giving out rain towards the end of the week, which is a shame, because that's when we've been going to Sherwood Forest. But at the minute, my legs have been giving me a lot of nerve pain. So yesterday I had my elastics on my legs all day, and that definitely soothed it. And say the 2 nights before that, I was finding it hard to even get to sleep. It's a funny sort of pain. It's that niggly pain that you just can't concentrate on anything else. It just niggles and niggles you. So yeah, but having my elastics on yesterday, I just kept my shorts on all day, and then had elastics on both legs, you know, compression, long sock things. And I've kept those shorts on. Well, I've put them back on this morning, even though this, I'm wondering if this is just one ply, because I don't think this is going to go really see-through like the other ones. Oh, I don't know. Let me just try a little bit of washi tape. The trouble is, if it isn't another ply, then it'll obviously rip it. Oh yeah, there's another. Is there? Crikey, that was hard. It's really stuck on, that is. Oh my goodness. It'll take me a lifetime to... Ooh, I've never known one be that stuck on. Okay, let's see if I can get this bit off. Yeah. Maybe it's too long anyway. Yeah, if I do it that way. Okay. Yeah, see, I could have done that and it might not have had another ply, and then, you know, I'd have ripped a hole in it. So yeah, sometimes it's a bit of a... I mean, really, I suppose you should keep the packaging, but it all gets so messy, doesn't it, when you've started taking some out and what have you. Right. Well, that is dark. A bit waste of time putting it on. It wasn't straight on, not just taking it off. But yeah, obviously not. Can't see any of the background at all. I'm going to have to cut it shorter as well. I've put it on a wonk. Okay. So I'll have to remember that with those ones that yeah, you might as well just put it on plain plain stuff. Okay, that's them all covered. So this is the first one that I did. So I'm just gonna cut around. This still quite damp. I'll just do this one, and then I'll leave the other ones to dry a bit. So that big bit I will put over there on my scraps. Let's do this other big side. I'm not keeping any little piddly bits like this bottom bit. I don't think I'm going to run out of napkin anytime soon, and it had got nothing on it anyway. Okay, so let's go around the edges. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll have to leave them to, oh, I don't know if to round around the corners. Just thinking with sewing. Oh, I love that. Look at that underneath. With sewing them, do I want to round the corners? Can just make it a little bit more difficult for you to sew around. Don't know. Let's see how I get on rounding the corners. I mean, I've just glued the corners down, and then I'm going to cut them off. I'd probably been better rounding the corners first and then checking the glue in. Yeah, I'll do that next time. You know what else I would have been best doing? Sticking them on my back end before I did anything. Come on, let's do this the right way. So I'm just going to use the Collage and stick this down. One, it'll make them nice and thicker, because this is just a book page with scraps on, and they're only paper scraps. So it'd be nice to get them a little bit more chunky. And plus we obviously need something plain, because that's no good to write on. Okay, let's do it over there, seeing as that's where his glue's splodged. So if I try and get it straight on two corners, it's not so much to cut out, and it obviously leaves us, you know, with more scrap left to use on something else. Okay, I'll cut this out. Just going to do the one, like I say, I'll do the rest off screen, and then these can go on my sewing pile. I've still not sewn around the covers for those 3 journals yet. I did think I'll wait till I've done these and just sew everything all in one go, because I put my sewing machine on my kitchen table and I drag it out from the pantry. It's not heavy or anything, but you know, I don't like doing it just willy-nilly. I'd rather you know, do everything I need for project all in one go. Okay, so got it back on. They're all rounded. The edges look fine, so I don't need to recheck around the edges. I'm going to go round it with walnut stain. just to bring all those, you know, edges together. It just covers it, and then gives it a bit of interest, bit of agent, bit of colour, I suppose, defining it. Okay. Was this the biggest one? Was this the one for, I can't remember which one this, oh no, this fits in one of these, doesn't it? So I'm just going to lightly, and you know, remembering it is still damp, not totally wet, so I don't want to rip it. I'm not going to put tabs on these ones, you know, the ones that fit in those pockets. Let's do the other side. Still a bit bendy at the minute, but they'll stiffen up once they dry. And I'll probably stick a bit of something on the back of this card when I come to doing the journal. Right, so which one does it look best in? We've got I'm going to say all of a sudden it doesn't fit. Oh, that's nice, because we've got the green there. Yeah, I like that one. I think it'll go better with that one. So I'm just going to get, I'll undo it off camera. I'm going to get a paper clip it together, and then that can go in my ephemera box, and I know it's all ready to go. Hope I wasn't off camera all the time. It's a bit hard to, yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's that. So I don't know if I might not sew around them. I'll see. Okay, so I'll be back at the weekend. Like I say, we'll have a bit of fun over the weekend. Probably clear my desk a little bit, so I've got a bit more room. Yeah, we'll use some inks, and I was going to say fudge. I meant Mod Podge. I quite like some fudge, and that kind of stuff. So hopefully I will see you over the weekend. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.